Hi, I'm Jennifer Terry and welcome to my channel. In this video, we will know who still needs to apply for a visa. So the recent news yesterday was of great news and everybody was happy. But we need to know who cannot avail of that great news, okay? So there are 3 reasons why you can't avail the visa-free privilege or the balikbayan visa. First is, if you are traveling before December 7, okay? Before December 7, the visa-free privilege will be back on December 7. So if you are traveling before December 7, the same rule applies. No visa, no entry. Rules still apply. So before December 7, foreign spouses and foreign children of Filipino nationals still need a visa to enter the country. And former Filipinos are still not allowed to enter the country before December 7. After December 7, then it's all good. But listen to this. You cannot avail of the visa-free privilege if you are not traveling with your Filipino family member or your former Filipino family member. Okay? Because one of the conditions of the visa-free stay privilege or the balikbayan visa is that I'm talking about foreign spouse and foreign children, is that they enter the Philippines with the Filipino national or the former Filipino spouse or parent. So if you are a foreigner, let's say a foreign spouse or a foreign child traveling by yourself, you still need to apply for a visa even after December 7. Yes. So let's say your wife, your Filipino wife is already in the Philippines and you are in the US and you want to go to the Philippines, you still need to apply for the visa even after December 7 because balikbayan visa or the visa-free privilege is only applicable to those who are traveling with their Filipino or former Filipino family member. Okay? Next is, you cannot avail of the visa-free privilege balikbayan visa if you are a citizen of any of these countries. So the countries that I will mention, they are called restricted countries because they are not listed under the Executive Order 408. Citizens of these countries cannot avail of the visa-free privilege or the balikbayan visa. So if you are a citizen of any of these countries that I will mention, you need to apply for a visa prior to entering the Philippines even after December 7. So what are these countries? Afghanistan, Albania, okay? China, India. I remember somebody commented on the comment section on my last video who is an Indian national. This is the answer. You cannot enter the Philippines yet, even though you're a former Filipino. So let's say a former Filipino gained Indian citizenship. Is she allowed to enter the Philippines? No, because she cannot avail of the visa-free privilege or the balikbayan visa. Even if she is a former Filipino, but if she holds this the citizenship of one of these restricted countries, then she cannot enter the Philippines. So in summary, here are the 3 reasons why you can't avail the visa-free entry. Now let's answer some of your questions. So I've got these comments and questions from my last video. So the first one is Nestor de la Cruz. How about former Filipino citizen born in the Philippines, now a citizen of USA, traveling alone to be with wife and daughter, living in the Philippines? They're still Filipino citizens. Yes, Nestor, you're a former Filipino citizen and you are a US citizen now. Yes, you can enter the Philippines starting December 7. Don't forget the conditions, pre-booked hotel quarantine and a pre-booked or pre-registered COVID test. And bring your old Philippine passport or your birth certificate, just to show proof that you were a former Filipino. Next is from Cleo Faye. Ma'am, hindi ko nakita ang Germany sa list ng mga bansa. Siguro galit na ang government ng Pilipinas sa Germany at kami mga dating Pilipino na may passport nga ay iba na, parang nadama yata kami. Oh, Cleo Faye, Germany is one of the countries who is unrestricted. So they are under Executive 403. So they can enjoy visa-free privilege or balikbayan visa. Germany is on the list po. If you are a former Filipino who is now a German citizen, yes, you can enter the country, including your foreign family. And same with foreign spouse and, like German spouse and German children of Filipino national traveling with the Filipino family member. Yes, you can enter the Philippines visa-free. Next is from Jojo Diaz. Allowed din ba yung Dutch yung passport? Yes. Yes, Joe. If you are a Dutch passport holder, yes, and you're a former Filipino, yes, you can enter the Philippines visa-free, and you can also bring in your foreign spouse or your foreign children. Next is from Carla Luzuriaga. So does this mean natural-born Filipinos who are now U.S. citizens can now enter the Philippines? No, because she said now. And this was posted 5 hours ago. Remember that the easing of restriction, the balikbayan visa will be back on December 7. If you travel now, you will not be allowed entry. Remember, former Filipinos, December 7 po yung start ng balikbayan visa again, okay? Next question is from Sofia May Matias. How about if I used to have my Filipino passport, but now I have the US passport? So, Sophia, you're a former Filipino. Yes, you can enter the country starting December 7. Remember the conditions: pre-booked COVID test and pre-booked hotel quarantine. And bring your old Filipino passport. It doesn't have to be valid. It can be expired. It doesn't matter as long as you have that. It is a proof that you were a former Filipino. You can also bring your birth certificate. Next question is from Felix Medina. Quick answer for my question, Ma'am Jennifer. On this blog of yours, can a single Canadian citizen, former Filipino, can enter the Philippines using the visa privilege now? Yes, of course, Felix. Even if you're single. Okay, single are allowed. If you're a former Filipino and especially Canada, that's allowed. That's an unrestricted country. Yes, if you're a former Filipino and now a Canadian citizen, you can enter the Philippines starting December 7, visa-free. Next is from Mig Scott. Ha ha ha, traveling with them. Yung asawa ko nasa Amerika at ako naiwan dito sa Pilipinas. Paano yun? Pwede pa din ba siya makapasok ng free visa? Hindi po. Kasi as I mentioned, one of the conditions of the balikbayan visa or the visa-free privilege is that the foreigner or the foreign spouse or foreign children has to travel with a Filipino na family member. So, sa situation ni Migs, nasa Pilipinas siya, yung asawa niya ay nasa US, papunta ng Pilipinas. Yung asawa niya, her foreign husband needs to apply for a visa to enter the Philippines. So, contact the Philippine Embassy or Consulate General in your area or over your jurisdiction. Next is John Galan. So, sabi niyan, makakauwi ba ng Pilipinas ang American citizen na ang nanay ay Filipino citizen living in the Philippines at tatay ay naturalized American? So, this one is a tricky question because you know why? If John is traveling, I assume that John is already 18 years old plus by the way he talks. So in my answer, I will assume that John, you are older than 18 years old. Okay, John, if you are traveling with your Filipino mother to the Philippines, then yes, you can enjoy the visa-free privilege. You can enter the Philippines. You can get the 1-year balikbayan visa. However, John, if you are not traveling with your Filipino mother, you need to apply for a visa to enter the Philippines. That's it, John. So that's all for this video, friends. There's still lots of questions. So if you have questions, put them down in this video and I'll try my best to answer. Thank you so much for watching and see you with another video. Bye!